isn't this just a cool shirt? That's all I want to say. I love this shirt. It's just perfect. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you are having a beautiful day. My name is Justin, and today we are listening to Kate Bush because why not? With the song All We Ever Look For off of her album Never Forever, released 1980. I do want to extend my thank yous to all of you for continually watching the channel, for being here, for spending time with me. I know I say it a lot, but I want you to know that I mean it. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. That's it. Let's jump into the music. You can join me on Twitter in the comments down below. This is Kate Bush with All We Ever Look For.
Just look at your father and you'll see how you took after him. Me, I'm just another like my brothers of my mother's genes. All they really want for you are the things they didn't do. All they ever wanted. All they ever wanted. Truth, all they ever wanted. A little bit of you, all they ever wanted, but they never did get.
I want to talk about this one. I love the way that the verses shift between two main themes. You have this, it reminds me of a video game sound, that whistling sound that I would imagine is her playing on the Fairlights. It's kind of a Western-ish, I told you it reminds me of video games for some reason. I'm specifically thinking like Yoshi's Island. I don't know why. Puts me there, right? But it's just between that and then those more Asian, Eastern kind of piano keyboard playing that we get later on. I like the shift and the dynamics between those two verses. And then, of course, the way that she sings on top of that is very beautiful, very melodic. You have some backing harmonies that occur at certain points, and then you have those deep grunts that that just adds a certain kind of flavor that only Kate Bush has. There is a theater in her mind, and we are all just there watching in amazement at her, captivated at her performance, at her art, while she is there doing her thing. Now, the most interesting part of this song is the break, in which at first I was a little confused because I was trying to figure out what was going on. It sounded like she was leaving somewhere and going somewhere else, but in lieu of the lyrics of the song, which basically seems like it's she's talking about mankind just searching for truth, searching for the meaning of life, etc., etc., just searching. I like that section in particular because it sounds like she is actually opening doors, seeing a perhaps someone else's meaning of life, and then closing that door, rejecting it. And then she goes to another door, seeing another meaning of life, and then closing and rejecting that one. I think that's really interesting. I actually want to listen to that section again, just so I can capture what Kate Bush is putting out. Because every time she opens a door, you hear different sounds. And on a first listen, like I heard them, but I wasn't like getting them. So now I actually do want to go back and listen to that section again, because that was really phenomenal the way that she did that. She's kind of breaking spatial barriers with us here as the audience, right? Like she's including us in her stage play. That's awesome. Yeah, let's listen. We're gonna break it down as she opens. Walking to a door. Okay, so that sounded like either a party was going on, perhaps it was a religious celebration or festival, so perhaps that's one person's truth or one person's meaning. Let's listen to the next door that she opens. Okay, so we got the sounds of birds, nature, so perhaps some people find their peace in nature, in the wilderness, in just the outdoors. This is so cool the way that she's presenting this. I think there's another one, at least one more. So the last one is rain, or a storm of some sorts. So I wonder what that one means. The first one was some sort of celebration or a party. The second was nature, the sounds of birds. And the last one was the sound of a storm or rain. Now rain can mean different things to different people. So rain can mean growth, because rain provides growth for the plants and flowers. Or a storm could be bad, because it could devastate. I feel like I'm on the cusp of some sort of meaning, but I'm missing a step. I'm gonna let you guys fill me in, because I feel like I'm close. I think I am. Let's talk about the lyrics. Maybe we'll figure it out if we read the lyrics here. Just look at your father, and you'll see how you took after him. Me, I'm just another like my brothers of my mother's genes. All they ever want for you are the things they didn't do. All they ever wanted, a little clue. All they ever wanted, the truth. All they ever wanted, a little bit of you. But they never did get. So a parent naturally wants to give their children the things that they themselves didn't have. The whims that we're weeping for, our parents would be beaten for. Contrast. Leave the breast and then the rest, and then regret you ever left. So you're leaving your mother's breast, you're leaving your parents' care, you're going out on your own. You leave the rest, but then you regret that you left, wanting to come back. Okay. All we're ever looking for is another open door. Okay, so maybe it's not about, well, I still think the song as a whole is about like truth and like the search for the meaning of life and that kind of thing, and finding your purpose in life. That's what I'm really getting to, finding your purpose in life. Because at that point, she says, all we're ever looking for is another open door. Perhaps some doors are harder than others. So one door, that second one, was nature, sunshine, peace. The other door was difficulty, because it was raining outside. Then she ends, all we ever look for, and she repeats several things, which I'm just going to name off, another womb or our own tomb. La lune, like the moon, a little bit of you too. And then she ends, all we ever look for, but we never do score. We never do find that final meaning, that final truth perhaps. All we ever look for, once again, she lists certain things: a God, a drug, a great big hug, a bit of you, a little bit of you. All we ever look for, but we never score. We look continually all our lives for these things, and yet we never score. We never find them. We get close, though. We get pretty close. So going back to the door section here, I think that I'm going to go with the idea of, in trying to find your place in life, in trying to find your own personal meaning, you will have to walk through a door. Some doors will be sunny, some doors and entrances will be stormy. Some doors will be stormy and lead to storms or leave you out in the rain. And the first one, sometimes you'll find your purpose with people, perhaps. I don't know. I'm going to leave you guys to fill me in on the comments what you think of this, what you think the meaning perhaps is. There may be something very simple that I'm missing, but regardless, this is a strongly, strongly artistic song from Kate. This is really, really interesting. Just a little combination of everything. Anyways, let me know your thoughts, comments below. Follow me on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon if you'd like. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.